Hello friends, and welcome back to Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. So, last time we finally got our 6th and final member of our team, Shadow Togepi, and we are now making our way through Team Snagem's Hideout. We are just at the end. I'm fairly certain there's only 1 or 2 more fights I have to do, including a fight against the head of Team Snagem, so big fight coming up. I am certain I am going to struggle a fair bit. I just now have to remember my way through this place. Was it on a higher up floor, perhaps? I think it was... Yes, I think I do have to go higher up. How quickly I forget my way through this place. But either way, we've got just a few fights left here. We'll get through the Team Snagem Hideout, and then we can hopefully get our Snag Machine back and start making our way through the Cipher Key Lair. Which, if memory serves me right, that is the second last main dungeon we have to go through in this game. Wow, I really did forget my way through this place. My goodness. Coming through. Lost child coming through. So yeah, there's the office there. Oh, yes, down this way. Now, everyone is still healed up, right? Yes. Actually, hold on. I will switch Rena out. I will let Pochi come in here. Once Togepi is purified, I'll start including a few more appearances from Riku and the like, because I need a more offensive presence. But we got Biden back here. Huh? Kid, didn't I see you before? Yeah, you did. I'm here to get my machine back. Okay, Oddish and Crobat. Okay, so you're packing a fully evolved Pokemon there. Good thing I have an Intimidator. Now I'm going to spend a turn getting a call, so let's see what damage I can make here. Try to just deal with the Crobat, I guess. Okay. As long as I can get reverse mode triggered, I can get a good amount of bar reduction. That's what I'm hoping for. Okay. Bite. Of course, still just using Oddish, and I really have not been seeing many support status moves coming from you guys, so maybe it's just something better AI works with later? Anyways, hit both. Also, my Mighty Enna's defenses suck. Well, anything to get rid of that Crobat, because that can be an offensive powerhouse, depending on how you use it. Oh no, this acid's gonna hurt! A little bit more than usual. Oh no, my defense is at -5. Oh boy. Anyways, time to rave. Not a lot, but it's something. I will take reverse modes, though. That is exactly what I want to see. Okay, now then. Considering Pochi's defenses are super low at the moment, I think Flynn will actually fit very well here. I'm going to call as well. Need to purify you! Man, it really does take such a good chunk. Now, I'm not sure if it's to the same degree or even if it's applied at all in XD. But in Colosseum, how much your bar gets reduced actually depends on what actions you take that can reduce the heart gauge and your nature. So some Pokemon with specific natures will be they'll want to fight, you know, like they want to get in there, they want to do battles, so their heart gauge will receive an improved reduction upon being sent out into battle. Some Pokemon are of a nature where calling them will actually reduce the heart gauge a good chunk. Some are good with being massaged by sense. Like, there are... Like, even walking can reduce the heart gauge, depending... and depending on the nature, it can reduce it to a very, very high degree. So, it is an interesting concept. And in case you were wondering, yes, that's actually why your nature is hidden when you first catch. It is kind of a, you learn what is the thing that will reduce the heart gauge the most as you start to get to know your Pokemon a little bit better. Now, it's both a good thing and a bad thing, because then you're kind of just guessworking the whole thing. And who knows, maybe it's a nature you're trying to get, but it isn't one that you want, so you have to keep trying and trying over and over again. But then, of course, you have to actually figure out what that nature is, so then you have to reduce the heart gauge by a fair chunk. It's good because it's a nice concept. It's bad because it can be tedious. Now, I will say this fight is giving me a lot of chances to call Togepi, and I am okay with this. So let's just do it again. I must purify you! Have to be right on the cusp of bar 3. Now, can we get rid of this Crobat? There we go. Another level up, I will accept. Yeah, stats aren't looking too bad, but I know they can be better. Oh no, accuracy problems. At least I got leftovers. Okay, best play now. I think Blossom would be my biggest target. Togepi can just keep doing raves. Now, of course, my only problem would be fire attacks from the Torkoal. Most of what Blossom would do would not hurt Flynn very much. Yep, I got a good reduction on your bar. That's exactly what I wanted. Let's see here. Well, barring any fire moves, this would be a good opportunity for Riku to get something. Maybe an extra level just before the important fight. If I knew you had Rock Slide, I would have reconsidered. Thank you for not actually being a rock type. You're just a fire type with high... Actually, no, you are a rock type. Or are you not? I can't recall. I legitimately can't recall. I want to say you're Fire Rock. But I could be very wrong. Actually, you know what? This is going to be the case of I'm going to prove which it is. At least Aerial Ace was a good hit. I can't believe I legitimately forgot a Pokemon's type. And I still can't figure it out because I missed! Stupid smokescreen. Rock Slide incoming is going to take Riku out. Or you just use Fire Spin. Do I have enough to withstand the residual damage? I do. Nice. So I want to get one last good hit here. I know Riku's just about to go, and I can't actually switch Riku out because I am trapped. Nice critical hit. Most acceptable. One last bout of experience. Nice, and level 30 for Flynn as well. Nice. Grip! Okay, normal. You are just a fire type with high defense. I have removed the confusion. I didn't hit myself in confusion, thankfully. Yes, you dodged. I still get a turn. Okay, so you are a fire type with high defense. That means I am going for your weaker special. problem being, though, you're still somewhat tanky. Well, another round at least. That should do it. But it all depends on who survives. Well, at least I got enough health back that it didn't look too bad. Oh, and I just lived the fire spin. Okay, we're taking this fight home. That's one Psybeam. And now an attack that just can't miss. Alright, we got through that one. And I know I've got one, maybe two fights coming up in the next room, so I'm not looking forward to what I'm about to have to do. I was like, I get it now. You were on the SS Libra when I went to get the Snag Machine. Okay, I got it now. I won't have to agonize over this. You're the kid from back there. I got it now. It's like just not even bringing up the, oh, wait a second, you're actually here to get it back. You're just, oh, that was who you were. Oh, I don't have to lay awake in bed at night just thinking about it, not getting any sleep, and then suddenly getting it and screaming out into the world, this is what it was! Yeah, I've had nights like that. I'm sure everyone's had nights like that. It's like when you get a song stuck in your head, but it's like, I can't figure out where this is from, like, and you just agonize it over and over, and it's like, I could go look it up, but all my tools that could help me look it up are not nearby, so I have to struggle and think about it, and then it comes to me, and it's like, how was I so stupid? Wow. I'm very passionate about these bits, apparently. Alright, so, yep, this is going to be what it will be. Might as well get the lead off using these two and see what happens. Preserve my best defenses for later. Hey, Waken! That Snag Machine you say you went and got? What's up with it? It's too honkin' small. How am I supposed to fit this on my arm? But, it's not because the machine's small, it's because your arm is so thick, Gonzap. Shut your yap. Bring me something so useless as Huh? Who is that kid there? Hey you, you're that kid! You must have come for the Snag Machine. Good work getting out here, but we're not about to let you have it back. Give up now, kid. Okay, so I gotta defeat Waken, and then I've got to defeat Gonzap. So this could be a 2-for-1 painful special. Now, unlike the previous ones, you do have Glooms. So at the very least, Riku's ready to go. See how Togepi works. Maybe I'll get a few more calls. Because... oh! Okay. It helps, but considering I'm not offensive too much to begin with, I'm going to at least start chipping away at these Glooms for better use of my other teammates. Cut. Okay, so at the very least, their moves aren't explicitly powerful. And I mean, that's the whole point of the Oddish line. It's meant to be, like, average stats all around, slightly tanky, but at the very least, it's supposed to be supportive. Like, grass types are meant to be all about status conditions. Alright, well, thanks to that Shadow Rave, I can take one Gloom out. And get another call in the process. 3 more of those reverse modes, and I get Togepi out of there. That's great. Okay, Gloom down. Mantine. Ooh boy. You want a special defense wall. There we go. Okay, Sleep Powder. Who you hitting? Togepi. Now, funnily enough, I'm not going to use an item, but I am going to wake that Togepi up. Because calling also wakes it up. Awakenings are basically useless in this game. Now, I actually just remembered right now, I think there is an extra thing you can do in, I'm not sure if it's XD, Colosseum, or both. Me in the future, if you want to put on the screen whether or not this is the case for whichever game, go ahead. But you can call them when there is no status condition afflicted like sleep, and you can actually increase accuracy. I want to say it was XD that did it, but again, I could be wrong. But it was a very neat thing. It's like, oh, I can just increase accuracy if I need to. It's kind of nice. But you have a fortress there, and I'm not liking what I'm seeing. Get Ariados in here, I can get some damage going. But at the very least, I can chip you by going for the rave! Keep getting these reverse modes, Togepi. I love this. It's funny how Togepi is actually, like, besides the reverse modes, doing work. Okay, I'm actually going to set a Reflect up, because I think Riku's about to bite the bullet. Might help me a little bit. Okay, just shy of bar 4. That's good. Ha! Did not punch myself in the face. But I am getting status like crazy, and this can be bad. Well, I did get the right one, but unfortunately, that was not enough. Okay, best play here, because Rena's got Shockwave, which would be enough pain on Mantine, but you have Nightshade, and that would do good against Fortress. I think my best play is to actually get rid of that Fortress. So we'll see how this works, because I can Nightshade and bypass defenses. And I can keep up the raves. And as long as I dodge Supersonic, I'm fine. That's a good chunk. Just gotta keep it up where I can. Reflect helping out, that's good. Time for the rave! Keep it up, Togepi! Now, going back to the Nature's Influence Things category, again, I don't know which does which, or even if this is the case, but I almost feel like there are natures that influence Hyper/Reverse mode even more than normal. So, I could have a nature that's just really good at making a high chance of Reverse mode happening. I should take a look here when I get the chance. Ooh, if I get a Shadow Wave off, that takes care of Fortress. Thank you, Reflect. That could have been bad. Oh no, Paralysis. That's not good. Okay, I'm going to take that quick look now while I've got a chance. Because your nature does not get revealed until, I think, about 2 bars of Heart Gauge. Docile nature, okay. So that's a completely neutral nature. Okay. Yeah, I think I just got to go for what I got. Something could be very close to fainting here, and that Togepi finally couldn't wall enough. Okay, now for the other side of the strategy, Rena. And there's still one more Pokemon after this, too. This could be bad. We'll see how well this goes. Okay, no paralysis. I'm okay with that. Okay, how do I play? Because if I played this right, I could potentially hit something coming in for a bit of damage. Which I think that's what I'm going to do. So, Shockwave, and if this doesn't work, then Nightshade takes out the Mantine. Okay, Mantine's gone. So whatever comes in loses a chunk of health, unless it's normal type. And Grumpig. Okay, this is fine. I can get a chunk of damage on the Grumpig. A lot of health on that pig. Oh no! I got crit! You did good, Janine. Alright. Bring in the psychic killer. Pochi! Okay, not that that'll really matter. And Reflect lasted as long as I needed it to, which is great. Bite the Grumpig, and we'll Shockwave the Fortress, and we'll just take it out of commission. Shockwave! I was right to think Fortress would have been the more annoying one. I probably should have taken it out sooner. Okay. Flinch? Ah, that's right. I'm slower. It'd be funny if Bite had, like, the chance to flinch on moves occurred no matter what, so that even on your next turn, you could still be flinched. Like, that lets slower Pokemon flinch faster Pokemon. Like, I'd almost want to say for balancing, you'd have to really reduce the chances of the move causing flinch. But it would be funny if that were the case. Like, your slow Pokemon did a move like that, and it flinched a faster Pokemon trying to act on the next turn. Okay, but that takes care of Awaken. Oh, hey, not bad. Pretty impressive, if I may say so. Listen, kid, why don't you join us, and we'll smash Cypher together. If we snag all the Shadow Pokemon from using this Snag Machine, Cypher will collapse. When that happens, Team Snagem will step up and take over. So how about it? Will you join us? Well, I'm not gonna join you, I just want to get the machine back. Alright, you mean to get the Snag Machine back no matter what? Fine, you'll have your Snag Machine back, but only if you can beat me. Can I heal my Pokemon first? This is probably going to be my loss. Because Gonzap means business. As you're about to see here in a moment. I'm okay with the double intimidation strat. Because I think, yeah, 5 Pokemon versus 3. There is no way I am living this. Oh, you probably have soundproof. I just made a mistake. Oh, thanks. You prevented me from making a mistake. Because there's something I know about certain Pokemon when I see them. And in Gonzap's case, it looks like his Pokemon all have a chance of just going for a big boom. Ooh, nice, we got the bad poison. Not that that's really gonna matter, though. I am definitely going to lose my entire team here. Well, we'll try again, I guess. Well, your Pokemon are really fast. This is very, very problematic. Alright. Let's get you out of here. And because there's no Shadow Pokemon in Team Snagem's care, I can't cheese one of them by trying to catch them. So it makes this a very, very annoying fight. Okay. I could attract the Vileplume. I might actually try that. Oh, I am going to be in a lot of trouble. Okay, duly noted. Next time I do this fight, big target is Electrode. Alright, attraction? That's bad. Okay, well, I'm just gonna call you awake then. Good thing I have a way to get out of that. But the problem is, you can just throw sparks around without any issue. I can't, however, stop that. Yeah, I gotta... Yeah, there's no way I'm winning this. I mean, I'm gonna keep trying, but I don't think there's any way I'm getting out of this. Not with a paralyzed single Pokemon. Yep, I have to focus Fire Electrode in the next fight. That's the second full defeat I have suffered. And that takes me back to the lab. Well, gives me a chance to check in on any purifications if I need them. But yeah, that is going to be a very difficult fight. Okay, we'll take care of the purifications here. So yeah, lots to purify. This is great. So who would be the two best to tackle Electrode? Because I don't have any electric resists. I'm not sure if I have a way that can get rid of... I might have to do a double dig strat with Pochi and Janine. Name to Duskull? No. Switch sets? Yes. Do I go for more support move focus? Do I like bring Rena in and try a confusion that isn't blocked by a potential soundproof? Because if that Electrode has soundproof, I can't sing it to sleep. So I gotta status it with Sweet Kiss. It might actually be a case of I do my off-screen training grind for this set. But one of the big things is I still have to purify Togepi, and then I have to get its friendship up to evolve it, which can take quite a bit of time if my information is correct. Like, I don't know to what degree it is the case, but based on the information I heard, like, it really is a case of they want you to trade that Togepi to Hordell, and they made it super frustrating to do so. So, or supposedly anyways, so I am super curious as to how things will go. Okay. Now, hold on. So we do that. Now, if I can find something that ice hits, that can hit water, that would be great. Now, is there a particular shadow that could do that? Something that hits ice that could hit water. That would be a Roselia. That would work. Keep that in mind for the future. Okay, well that's good. We got some more rounds going in here. So, oh, I need to put shadows in there. Right. Whoopsies. Purify Chamber can't do work in that case. Okay, Roselia, we'll take you back here. You're super effective. That's good. Let's get Natu going here, because you're a dual type. Can make something good out of you. And Baltoy is a dual type. Thank goodness. Rotation. Okay. So, I need to go back to Team Snagem's hideout, and I need to see what a full team of 6 would do against Gonzap. And hopefully I can be lucky enough. Go, my hover scooter! Oops, wrong one. So, Togepi, what do you got? You are only half a heart gauge away from being fully purified. Interesting. Very interesting. So why don't we do... Here's what we're going to do. Rena starts, Togepi is in as backup. Because I do have Shadow Rave, so I could hit things if I needed to. But at the same time, I could Helping Hand Secret Power onto the Electrode and deal a good chunk of damage. I just have to suffer a spark in the process. Now, what I'm really hoping is I don't have to fight Waken again, because if I do, then I know I'm in trouble, and that is the definite sign of I need to do an extra grind. So, what do we got? What do you think you're doing hanging around like that? Oh, sorry, that was Waken talking. Before you really take off, Gonzap, you better get lost fast, I'm telling you. Oh hey, you're weak in battle, but you do have guts. Right now we need the Snag Machine more than we need your guts. If you're gonna be a pest, this is what you'll get. It's kind of fun watching these fights here, because I don't normally lose these fights. I would normally reset before I lost, or cheese the fights with items. So it's fun to see how they react. Okay, now, that Nuzleaf is going to fake someone out. I'm going to pull in a Tract. And I'm going to do something silly. I'm going to pull an Ancient Power on the Electrode to see what happens. And you went for Rena. That's the worst case scenario. Of course, you're fast. I would love an Omni boost from Ancient Power. That is the only reason I clicked it. 10% chance. Go Togepi! Hustle boosted. Ah, okay. Well, in that case, Helping Hand is increased priority, so Togepi can actually do this. So, Rena will have the boost. And if I live, I can chunk the bar down to its lowest, but I could live, depending on the next move used. Alright, Helping Hand boosted Secret Power. Let's go. That's a good hit. I know Nuzleaf isn't the most offensively inclined. Okay, well, I'm not getting out of that one. Unfortunate. Okay, time for... I think Riku. And my only reason is to hope I can set up a light screen. Because I know I was specially defensive enough. Man, this Electrode really is going to be the bane of my existence if I have to redo this fight again. Yes! Okay, Electrode is gone. That was the big problem. So as long as Nuzleaf isn't the biggest issue, I could, in theory, keep going. You have Hyper Beam. That's a little overkill, don't you think? Alright then. At least you don't have to attack on the next turn. Okay, well then. Let's start trying to deal with problems. Let's see, do I dig to avoid things, or do I Signal Beam? Hold on, let me think. If I track the Vileplume, like, that will be a Pokemon that can attack right now. I might actually get rid of the Nuzleaf. If I know I can't get rid of the Vileplume right now, I think it would be a good idea to try this. Because you can't attack, you might not attack, and you're just going to use Sweet Scent, so that's basically turn wasted. I mean, in theory, that means Nuzleaf's Hyper Beams couldn't miss at this rate. Signal Beam! 4 times effective, let's go! Alright. I'll take any levels I get. Yeah. Whiscash! And I don't have a grass move to be super effective against it. This is bad. On the flip side, though, you are a male Pokemon, and my female cat can indeed attract you. But you have Oblivious! Ah, one of the few abilities that just doesn't come up often. Oh, okay, gotta Focus Fire that Whiscash. Oh, maybe that's what your whole team's gimmick is it has Hyper Beam. Okay, well, at least you prevented yourself from attacking on the next turn. I'm fine with this. 1 extra damage thanks to the level up. I'm okay with this. Alright, well, that basically screams, I must attack this Whiscash. Because it's about to hurt me a lot! Oh, no. This... Okay, Intimidation. I need to weaken your stats. Oh, boy. I'm thinking there's gonna be a definite training grind after this. Okay, now then. Move. What do I do? I think I have to Focus Fire Whiscash here. Okay, I might live thanks to the Intimidate. Oh, good. That barely did anything. I'm okay with that. Get rid of the Whiscash now. Now, if I know Gonzap as well as I think I do, I think your last Pokemon's a Skarmory? I was right! I do know that's kind of Gonzap's signature, in a sense. Because Shadow Skarmory from Colosseum. Okay, so here's the funny twist. I can't effectively damage the Skarmory with Pochi, but I am going to do something a little funny. Intimidation strats! Because you can't switch. I'll cut your attack down to size. And Wallet! You must recharge. Now, I am doing as much damage as I can to Skarmory because I have very little else that can do damage. I really should think about putting a fire move somewhere on this team. Okay, now then. I could try to sing something to sleep, just to keep you from doing things. Given that I am defensive enough, I might actually try that. And I might have a little fun with Intimidate! Now, Mighty Anna's ability is Intimidate, for guaranteed. Like, there's no double ability that could be one or the other. Oh, I missed! Yes! The switch reset the evasiveness. Okay, so it wasn't a turn completely wasted. So that's the case with Pochi. Mawile's ability could have been Intimidate or Hypercutter. And if it was Hypercutter, this would be a much different story. I know that I based my my team's taking abilities and whatnot into consideration, but considering Mawile barely gets any moves in general, I felt okay thinking that Mawile was a perfect candidate for the team. Oh, looks like I gotta call someone awake. But I've got leftovers. Okay, we're calling you. I gotta keep attacking the Skarmory. I'm less afraid of the Vileplume because it's a special attacker using physical moves. Skarmory's best stat is physical, so I'm taking advantage of that where I can. And you're gonna try to Giga Drain me. Like, funnily enough, pardon me there, if I do take out the Skarmory, which seems to be doing pretty good at the moment, Vileplume will have a much harder time dealing with Mawile. Like, not impossible, but it could happen. Okay, and since Vileplume did not use Hyper Beam last time, there's another attack incoming. Okay, I've just guaranteed that Bite will take it out. Or maybe the next Feint attack, whichever happens. And I think it's going to be the next Feint attack. Call you awake. Skarmory charges. But it won't be enough. Because I'm taking you out. You can't wall me anymore. Now, I've got to deal with this problematic Vileplume. That is actually inflicting damage on me, and I don't like it. I'm tanking things well enough, but it's still a problem. So, we're just going to try doing good old flinch strats and sing you to sleep. If I hit... Okay, again, I can just call you awake. Like, that's fine with me. Okay, again, sing, get you to sleep. My goodness. Oh, he went for a different target this time. Now, I do think that, I think this was a case Generation 2 and onwards, so I could be just overthinking things, but I'm fairly certain that enemies do have power points they have to rely on, and Giga Drain only has 5 power points, so you should, like, the fact that you're not using Hyper Beam right now is making me think you ran out of Hyper Beams. And Giga Drain should almost be out soon. If it's Sleep Powder and Sweet Scent, I think I may have very well just outlasted this Vileplume. Which is awesome. Yes, call you awake, and just keep up the damage. Yes! Okay, that takes care of this painful, painful fight. Yep, definitely gonna have to get some levels on these guys in the very near future. Oh! I needed a full team for that one. If we had your expertise in the Snag Machine, we'd have no trouble crushing Cypher. But fine, a promise is a promise. Here, take your Snag Machine back. Huh? Are you serious, Gonzap? After all the trouble we went through to get it? Weren't we gonna use that to teach Cypher a lesson for dumping us? This kid's fighting to bring Cypher down, right? Him and us, we're both after the same thing. Here, kid, take it. You can have your Snag Machine back. Yeah, basically the enemy of my enemy is my friend situation. So since we have the same goal, it's like, well, it would be better if we just work together. That thing didn't fit my arm anyways. Oh yeah, I may as well give you this too. It just goes to show how I can be generous. So we can use that key for the chest in the end of the hideout. This is a gift from me. There's a chest on the corner of the ground floor. That's the key for it. Alright kid, get going. Cypher's secret factory is to the north. We'll all be looking forward to your crushing Cypher. That's when Team Snagem will be again in control. Alright, we got through that. And I did remember to click down here. 2 full heals. Alright, so I'm not sure if the other Team Snagem members will fight me now, because I'm kind of their ally, but I'm not going to chance it. I am also going to go and heal before I do anything else in case something stupid happens, because my team is near dead. And we will go get that chest at the end of the hideout. And we'll see what's in it. Because, hey, if they made it so that I couldn't get to it until after I beat Gonzap, it's gotta be something good, right? So just one more. Oh, hey, can you... Thank you! I was about to say, you weren't ambushing your own ally there, were you? That'd be kind of sad. Alright, there's the locked chest. TM30! Ooh, hold on, hold the phone. I think that's a good number. I think that's a very good number. Shadow Ball! Oh, nice! I know that can definitely be used on some Pokemon. Main one being Mightyena, and you might think that might be counterproductive with Crunch, which eventually Mightyena will learn. It's a physical move that does the type effectiveness. So I'd say it's more of a, which one do I feel like I need to hit the status of? Alright, well we got the Snag Machine back. I'm going to head here for a brief moment. Because, if I recall, Togepi is really close. Yeah, you're within, like, 2 fights. So... Oh yeah, there's move tutor moves. Okay. Oh, there's the guy who's trying to find his way around the town. Looks like he found a different place. Now, you should have a better stock of moves now, right? What do you got? Oh, you definitely improved here. Nice. Thunder Wave, yep, that can be good. Seismic Toss, I don't think any of my Pokemon can throw things. Icy Wind wouldn't be terrible. Body Slam's a good one, though. I'm sure I can find someone who can use that. But we'll hold off for just a moment. So how much did that little bit of walk help? Was that enough? Okay, barely a chunk. Alright. I have to figure out a plan of attack here, because I think this is going to become the I need to do some training arc. So I'm going to go back here to the Cypher Lab real quick, because I need to test one possible thing I could do. Okay, well, the brothers are still here, so I got a cutscene. 18! 19! Wait, why aren't the numbers working? Maybe there aren't just 6 of us? Hey, look there, it's that kid again. These brothers they're a comedy routine. Okay. So we're going to test on Resix here, because I think you only had 2 Pokemon. I am noticing my team's distinct weakness to fire now. Alright. Not you again. Always meddling in our affairs. It's your fault I haven't been promoted to an admin. So if I'm right, I should be able to battle Resix, leave, And when I return, I can rebattle Resix. Because your team is still just a Slugma and a Numel. I'm probably assuming level 20. Yes, this would be a piece of cake for my Pokemon to take out. Very much so. And, hey, get levels. I'm okay with that. And just growl. Alright, this should actually be a decent hit. Won't be a KO, but a decent hit. Thank you for proving me wrong, Togepi. I love seeing those random crit hits. Ooh, nice. I can actually get that bar to full completion at the start of the next fight. I'll never get my promotion like this. And yes, we can also win money doing this, so I can stock up on money as I need to. So I'll leave, return. Oh. Oh, whereabouts would you be? Mirror radar. This might be a Realgam Tower. Ooh. Yeah, that's level 40 Pokemon. I don't think my team can handle that. Meyer B gets to run about today. Alright, on you again. Yes! I can do a refight. So if I plan things out right, I could make a real good training grind out of this. But the main thing I need to do is get Togepi purified here. Because I know I'm going to be doing... oops, actually, I forgot. I should have done the call to guarantee it. But, oh well. Maybe I'll get another lucky crit and Shadow Wave will take out the Numel. It is a possibility. But I do want to get Togepi purified on screen at least. Because then I will bless this Togepi with a nickname. And all will be good. And then I can work towards building friendship. Because I do need to get friendship built. However long it takes. I think if I read the friendship checkers in Gation Port, so I might actually make a point to go and visit that. Just to see what it currently sits at. But hey, even the amulet coin can be used to double that, so that'll help. Okay, so if I do plan things right, I can even figure out... Togepi can be purified, complete. Okay, well, gotta keep tradition up. And we will go visit the Relic Stone. The final team member is about to be purified. We will now have a complete team. Oh yes, and throughout all of the movement I would do in said training grind, all of my Shadow Pokemon can get purified, so that'll be a bit of work too. Wonder how I'll possibly approach that. But we definitely gotta do this. Togepi, it is time for you to be purified. And there we go. Togepi opened the door to its heart. We gain the move Follow Me, which can have its uses. And Tri Attack, which would have been really good if you had Serene Grace. I mean, it gets boosted by Hustle, but that's something I don't want to do, because look at that attack stat. It just doesn't work. We get levels. I do need those. Alright, well, we got 3 levels for our trouble. Give the nickname. Alright. So, funnily enough, I got a little bit of inspiration as I was using this Togepi, because I was having fun raving about Shadow Rave. So I'm thinking, what would be a cool nickname to kind of keep the spirit of that? And it clicked in my head, and I'm like, this is the perfect name for it. this Togepi's name is now going to be Raven. So welcome Raven, the Togepi, and the eventual Togetic. However long it takes to raise friendship. So we are going to take a quick detour. We will go back to Gation Port, and I think it's in the Krabby Club. I think is where I'm going to be trying to look for this friendship checker. And then I am going to have to figure out a plan of attack for training, because this team needs a boost. Gation Port, that's where I'm going. And it gives me another chance to listen to the tune again. So back to good old Krusty Krabby Club. Yar, ar, 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 ar. Okay. So, yep, the Krabby Club duo is out there right now. Is Mr. Varich hiding in here right now? I think Varich went back to... Yeah. Okay, was it you? Hi, how you doing? Oh. Likes you quite a bit. I'm okay with that. Now, what is your message with the Togepi? That's what I want to see. It doesn't seem to be used to you yet. You should treat it kindly. That screams to me regular levels of friendship. I did see that there. Oh, does that interest you? Mr. Varich gave it to me, saying he doesn't need it anymore. But you see, I don't battle. You're welcome to take that if you'd like. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of battle CDs which are just randomly strewn about the world now. Like, I'll be honest, I think most of them are even hiding in bookshelves. But it pays to go about places and look, because you'll find those battle CDs scattered everywhere. But anyways, I now have to figure out a plan of attack for training and figuring out moves and just kind of buffing up the strength of this team a fair bit, because I need it. So, with that being said, I am going to call the episode here. I'm going to figure out what would be the best strategy to get this group trained up. I'm not sure if I'll evolve Togepi off screen or not. I think it would be fun to actually see Togepi evolve into Togetic, because it is a friendship evolution. So I mean, that's probably what I'm gonna do, but I've got to be able to build that friendship, and it's gonna take a long time for that to happen. So I'm probably gonna have a bunch of Shadow Pokemon get purified in the background, just to kind of get them cycled out of the PC and get them into the Purify Chamber. That Shadow Nosepass on Meyer B, I think I'm just going to leave it be, because, again, I love fighting Meyer B. I think it would be kind of fun to do the fight on screen, because it is catching a Shadow Pokemon. So I'll probably leave that aside. I'm probably just going to focus on levels and what I can do to train this group to be as good as I can get them. So I might even take a look into the sets that the Pokemon trainers have and find some good ones that I can refight, and maybe I can build effort values that way. So we'll see what happens. But hopefully on the next episode, we will be at a very, very strong level. So look forward to that on the next episode. So as I always say, thank you very much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed. Take care, stay safe, and have a good day.